Hi, this is Paul Slack. It's Good News Planet. I'm speaking to Executive Chef Stephen. And Stephen, he's with the Executive Chef with the Frito-Lay, Pepsi Cola Company, and a great one. We're on his job, and we have also Chef Tara. Hi, how are you both doing?
We're doing great today.
Very good. How are you, Paul?
Excellent. Kick off summer 2012 with you guys. Simple tips to get your summer party started. Okay.
That's right.
So what are some good thoughts here?
Well, first of all, planning ahead of time and planning smart. Tara has some excellent tips for planning ahead. If Tara, if you'd like to share those with us.
I would love to. I think sometimes what we forget is to be prepared a couple days out. Don't wait till the last minute to start to go grocery shopping or prepare your food. So what I like to do is kind of break down my list based on what I want to serve, how many people are coming, what time of day, you know. Think about all the details that you would put on your invite, and you need to run through those details in your head. So once you've established your menu, you've established kind of where it's going to be inside or outside, you can start getting to the details. Things even like, you know, if you want to have flowers on the table or what kind of cups and plates you want to use. But be sure to plan ahead. So a few days out, you want to shop for some of your staples that are going to hold up. And think about when you want to start prepping.
And then don't go crazy. You want to be able to make it simple for yourself. So, you know, simple veggies that are sliced thin and seasoned, grill it fast, small burger patties. You can, and then when it comes to dips and salsas, we have some tips for you to where you're not making everything from scratch. So to make a salsa, you don't have to buy the tomatoes and cut the tomatoes and the jalapenos and onions. You start with a salsa and you take it and make it even more of an experience for your guests. And one of the ways, if I might share with you, that we're doing this is we're sharing 2 recipes with you that I call, they're 5-finger dips. One's a shrimp ceviche and the other one is a sushi ranch. And they simply start with, the shrimp ceviche starts with Tostitos chunky salsa, and you just add 4 other ingredients to it: shrimp, lime, cilantro, and you're ready to go. The ranch dip starts with Lay's Ranch, and you're adding, and this is where the sushi fun comes in, because it's minced pickled ginger that you get with sushi, a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of wasabi, and some minced up toasted seaweed. And those go great with Tostitos restaurant-style chips and scoops. And Tostitos is always great to get a party started.
I couldn't agree with you more. You're the chef. I think you're like eating some Doritos and Tostitos and Sun Chips all at the time as you're cooking. I mean, I don't know.
Of course.
That's like the key for the party.
Right. You cook a little, you eat a little. You drink a little.
And not only is it, you notice it's right in front of us so that we can enjoy it while we're cooking. I got the grill right here, but we set up this whole area to be a social area. So our guests come up here.
You become the center of attention.
Yeah, you become the center of attention because the beverages are here, the snacks are here, you're grilling your burgers. So everything's going on around you rather than you being on the outside of everything that's going on.
So, do you have a favorite place to go shopping to get your food?
You know, I'll take this. I think it kind of depends on where you are, if you have a favorite place to go shopping. I garden a lot, so sometimes I pull things like fresh herbs and fresh produce from my garden. Sometimes a nice farmer's market's a great place to go. I tend to go, like most people, where I find the most things that I like. So I don't know that I necessarily have a favorite place. I just have favorite things that I like to buy. One of the things that I really like to buy a lot of is hummus. I think it's a good, versatile ingredient that can go in a lot of things. It's a great base for a dip. We have a hummus dip here that we've done, a layered hummus dip. Instead of doing your traditional refried bean dip, we took hummus instead, added a little guacamole and some lump crab meat. Scoop it up with some delicious whole grain Sun Chips, and you've got this very filling, unique dip that really kind of pleases everyone.
And depending on the top, I mean, you could make a meal out of that.
And you know, you can find hummus anywhere. So less about specifically where and more about what you like to get where you go.
If I'm preparing for a large party, I'll go to the stores that have value packs so that I'm not buying a lot of individual pieces of proteins, for instance. But if I'm shopping just for myself, I go to my favorite local store, so I can get more of a family-sized bag. not a big two family-sized bags for a big party, but just one just
Right.
for my family that gets us through the week.
Do you guys get the family involved with any of this in the process of the prep or the before or the after? What's the thinking on that, especially during the holiday time? That's you know, to a certain degree, there's a lot going on. So how do you get them involved in a nice way?
Well, in a nice way. It's easier for Tara, and I'm gonna let her tell you why.
Well, you know.
But for me, my wife and I, we sit down and we talk about how we can make it a fun thing, and we divvy up our responsibilities. But Tara has a very unique situation because she's not the only chef in her family. Her husband is a chef as well.
Yes.
So,
you know, when we entertain, we have friends who are chefs and we have friends who are not. So we have to think about making sure that we prepare a variety of types of food. I also have a young family, so we, as much as we can, we try to get her involved. I think that makes it a lot of fun. I think it makes it more interactive, and it makes everyone who's helped participate want to eat what they're making. So I think to your point, like planning it out, making sure that you're not kind of stepping on each other's toes. If you have something that you're really good at making and you make it all the time, make that. Don't try to make something new that you've never heard of before. And then maybe, you know, the rest of your family has their own ideas of what they want.
and don't stop with your family. Get your guests
Exactly.
involved. I
Yeah,
know
that's a
because
great
I'm a
idea.
chef, my guests want to impress me by bringing something that they've made and they're proud of. And I also like to solicit from friends that are chefs and friends that like to cook other recipes. For instance, we're supplying you with this recipe for this wonderfully delicious gorgonzola bacon burger.
I love it. I love it.
The burgers are stuffed with gorgonzola. I like to top it with some crispy bacon and some grilled onions from this platter of grilled veggies that we have.
Beautiful.
And this is inspired by the real food flavors that guys who eat Ruffles. And I eat Ruffles. In fact, when I make this, I put the Ruffles on the sandwich. And what's great about this is it's tiny. It's small, so I don't have to fill up on this.
Right.
I can have a little bit of something else as well.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
a great idea. Yeah, I love the idea of having your friends bring things. Maybe even give them a mystery ingredient. Say, you know, add pineapple and make something with pineapple.
Right.
Give me healthy thoughts. So in addition to all this healthy stuff.
Well, I have kind of the alternate to the burger, which is kind of the play on the Korean barbecue. So
Right.
we have these beautiful leaf lettuce, which you can get at any supermarket. And we have some grilled mushrooms, but you could by all means use any grilled vegetables. We have some skewered shrimp here with a nice little glaze on them. We have some fun different salads and toppings, limes, a little carrot salad, and then some interesting dips so that you could add a little sauce. So the idea is that you would take your lettuce leaf and your skewered meat. It could be beef, it could be any type of anything that you want to skewer, really. A little sauce, a little salad, or just a lime wedge if you want to keep it simple. Roll it up and you eat it like a taco. So that could be kind of your yin to your yang. You have a little indulgent, you have a little fresh crispy. Maybe you want to feature something from your garden.
And if you have a little crunch, just take advantage of any of the chips that are on the table.
Absolutely. That's a great idea.
A lot of good stuff. Wow, you guys are lucky duckies. Last question for each one of you. What's good news for you?
What's good news for me? Good news for me is a sunny day when chips and dips branded with Frito-Lay are flying off the shelf. Because then I know people are happy.
Tara, how about you?
A good day for me is the smell of rain.
See?
A lot of good stuff.
I'm sunny
All right.
in the rain.
Thank you. What's that website again?
So you can find a lot of these recipes on our Frito-Lay website, Frito-Lay.com, or you can go to our Facebook page, Facebook.com/Frito-Lay. You'll see a tab or a link for recipes, and you'll find these and many more recipes online there.
Well,
So check
you
it
got about
out.
49,000 people working for you guys. You make people a lot of happy. You have fun food and good food. So thanks for sharing this opportunity with us. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
sharing.
Paul. Have a great grilling season.
Yes.
Okay. Happy holiday to you both. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.